Evidence. It's one of three major components in evidence-based medicine and is critically important for health professionals when making recommendations to patients. Health information can be found everywhere, from ads to TV shows, websites, news articles, scientific journals, and more. Health information will typically contain a claim about how to treat a condition or the effectiveness of a drug, but not all information sources will contain adequate evidence to support their claims. Take this scenario where we wonder if we should recommend taking nutritional supplements, glucosamine and curcumin to treat osteoarthritis. Advertisements of products containing the supplements will likely use celebrity testimony, expert opinion, or a story that pulls at your heartstrings. All of this is to persuade you to purchase a product, not necessarily to provide the best, safest, evidence-based advice. If you see phrases like clinically tested or studies have shown, without any real evidence or specifics about the studies, it's right to feel a bit skeptical. A product could be clinically tested by its own company. Think of the bias in that. Studies could have shown, but maybe that was decades ago. Surely science has changed dramatically over time. As for consumer health information published by organizations with no hidden bias to profit off a product, you might see a recommendation based on previous studies. To keep the info short and easy to read, the specifics of each study, or the evidence, is often omitted. While suitable for consumers, there is not enough detail for health professionals to make the most informed, evidence-based decisions. At this point, you might be wondering, so where do we find the evidence we need for evidence-based practice? The answer is professional resources such as medical reference materials, scholarly peer-reviewed journals, and systematic reviews. Medical reference books such as the Merck Manual will summarize existing evidence. The manual's professional version provides evidence about previous studies along with links to those studies. Reference materials are meant to be quickly accessible and provide background info. The original studies reference materials point to are found in scholarly journals. The most common type of journal article is called original or empirical research. You'll see a hypothesis, details on how the hypothesis was tested, the findings, and conclusions. Lastly, systematic review articles are comprehensive reviews of existing studies, much more so than reference materials such as the Merck Manual. We love systematic reviews and we'll learn more next week. In conclusion, now you should be able to identify claims and distinguish those from evidence. As a health professional, remember to always ask yourself, where's the evidence? Doing so will ensure that you're well on your way to providing the best evidence-based practice to your patients.